the Maserati dancing on the bridge. Pop it, tell the coppers, you can't catch them, you can't stop them. I go by them goons. Motherfucker, I'm ill.
好，赛前再跟各位宣导一下啊，我们今天赞助商非常特别哦，我们有气泡水，也有曼头珠，啊，这两个东西不要一起，好不好？不要一起，分开使用，分开使用。也那个提醒一下身边的小朋友们，好，特别是小朋友们，不要一起使用。
I'm a bigger problem when I click with Skrillex. Murder on my mind, it's time to pray to God. My revolver's not religious, the revolution's born. You wanna know my name, to go and tell us all. You wanna know my game, Suicide Squad. Pistol on my waist, I might make a mistake. Headshot, oh my God, am I crazy? Drugs every corner, this is Gotham City. Killer Croc, came to kidnap you, to cut out your kidney. Ain't no mercy, got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Rose, so she know that worth it. Flooded Rolex at the Grammy Awards. They still selling dope, that's those Miami boys. Killers everywhere, it ain't no place to run. Forgive me for my wrongs, I have just begun. Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy. Got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy. Got that purple Lamborghini lurking.
Baby bet, ayy, couple racks, ayy, couple Grammys on him, couple plaques, ayy, that's a fact, ayy, throw it back, ayy.
好，现场的球迷朋友们，欢迎你们回到新庄体育馆。我是今天的主持人，球给彭尊的彭尊。
Welcome to the finals， 我是你们的主持人汉弟汉德利。当然呢，还有我们的灵魂人物 DJ 生。现场的所有新庄城堡的球迷朋友们，给我们一个最大的尖叫声！
Yeah！ 有冠军赛的感觉，有冠军赛的感觉。
That's right。
好，今天 Game4 呢，目前呢，我们以2-1领先，希望呢，今天手下胜利，带着领先呢，再去打我们客场。所有的球迷朋友们，一起帮我们场上的禁卫军 overcome 前进总冠军。
没错，那今天呢，提早进场的球迷朋友们，除了可以获得你们手上拿的排排扇之外，还有 Crystal Valley 矿配 Plus 纤维气泡水，以及味王小王子面，还有曼头珠。
刚刚有跟大家提醒了，好不好？气泡水、曼陀珠这两件事情不要一起，好不好？分开使用。特别呢，跟旁边小朋友警告一下。
对，会火山爆发。
没错。
对。好的，提醒各位哦，记得一定要注意这件事。那当然呢，各位坐在位置上的朋友们，已经入座的球迷朋友们，你们都有注意到，在位置上我们有帮你们摆放一件我们冠军赛的新北国王应援 T， 在这边邀请大家呢，可以换上我们的应援 T， 一起为我们新北国王加油应援 ，Let's go Kings！
那今天呢，冠军赛一样呢，有非常多活动。我们有 Area 02城堡假鞋机、王道银行、高蹦梦环球购物中心，以及呢轩尼诗准备的摊位。那在我们今天呢，禁卫军预测是第2节第1位 罚球的球员，只要站上罚球线就 OK。那预测成功呢，我们就有机会获得呢环球购物金3000元礼券1张。
没错，除此之外呢，环球购物中心还有再加码，提供了10张500元的购物金，凡是只要到我们的美食摊位消费1次，就可以享有1次的抽奖机会。一样呢，到我们的环球购物中心的预测摊位投签，我们将会抽出10位的幸运得主。
那一样同样再加码呢，邦尼尔瑞和林书伟的限量饰品呢。每一位进场的球迷朋友们，你们的票根呢，就是我们的参加券。我们将会在每一区呢抽出1位得奖者，在暂停节间呢，在大荧幕上播放，让大家看一下，今天有没有抽中？
好的，那我们今天也有中场游戏，就是投篮挑战赛。我们会邀请3组球迷，3组哦，总共6位。所以等一下丢到球的朋友们，接到球的朋友们，记得要呼朋引伴，找1位你的朋友一起来参与。1组2位来参加游戏，获胜的人就可以获得禁卫军的亲笔签名篮球。想要参加的朋友们，等一下记得要挥舞你的双手，让我跟彭尊看见。
那今天呢，我们有特别来宾在我们的贵宾席，台湾福斯集团的朋友们，欢迎你们！希望今天呢有一场非常好看的球赛，让你们可以好好享受，回去的时候还能边讨论。
没错，那在今天的比赛结束，我们除了有这个贵宾之外，我们今天还有请来了1位非常厉害的表演嘉宾，那也就是我们的 Soblip 蛋堡。所以呢，邀请诸位，等一下比赛结束之后，一定要留到最后，跟我们一起见证由我们蛋堡为我们新北国王画下的新的史诗。All right， 在比赛开始之前，用最大的爆头声欢迎新北国王啦队 New Taipei Queens。
Yeah。
All right， DJ Sean drop the Queens。
Let's go. Undefeated. That's why they call me undisputed. I'm breaking up another season. I've been up on my stats. Now would you look at that? Undefeated, locked and loaded. We about to go. Caught them with that left, I leave them tapped out on the floor. Sounding itchy, sticky, swishy, watch me bank a score. Up in the boat, I'm in the zone, yeah.
Go to the fire, the breath. King of the jungle and beat my chest. They say I'm posing the threat. Just like a pebble, I'm cutting the net.
Bring on my finger, but yes. Like clean chest and I don't even sweat. That's what I call it finesse. That's what I call it finesse. Ain't no rivals, ain't no rivals. They can try, but they're never ever slowing me down. Unrival, this is my show. Crossing my heart, they know we are.
Queen of the kings, running so fast, beating the wind. Nothing in this world can stop the spread of the wings. She, queen of the kings, broken her cage, throwing the keys. She will be the warrior for north and south and seas. Who will conquer all? Her name is she, queen of the kings, running so fast, beating the wind. Nothing in this world can stop the spread of the wings. She, queen of the kings, running her cage, throwing the keys. She will be the warrior for north and south and seas.
尖叫声给我们的新北国王啦啦队 New Taipei Queens， 谢谢我们的女王们。
冠军赛 Game 4双方球员已经准备就绪。这场比赛，新北国王面对桃园璞园领航员。首先为各位介绍桃园璞园领航员，0号周怡翔，2号陈玉瑞，5号密克斯，6号关达佑，7号乔楚瑜。9号李学林，10号林子伟，25号林正。 27号张镇雅。接下来进场的是先发5人 ，Starting Five。12号李家康，21号波浪，30号白耀成，42号沃许本，69号卢俊祥。总教练卡米诺斯，助理教练及球员发展总监杨一峰，助理教练黄启峰、马一宏、唐维杰。数据影片分析师柯焕维，体能教练刘年杰、刘厚少，防护员彭丽珍，防护员吴云凯。进到决赛，每一位球员、每一位球迷朋友们都是我们前进的动力。接下来，我们将目光移至上方大荧幕，来观看一路支持我们到总冠军。
What's up, Kings family? In Australia right now, but been following you guys ever since I left. While it was pretty upsetting for me to leave, it's been super, fun for me and my family to watch you guys compete from back home. I had no doubts that you were going to make it to this spot, and you guys are in a good position now to go win a championship soon. So yeah, like I said, keep competing, guys. Miss you guys. Wish I was there watching you guys win and celebrating with you guys, but like I said, it's been just as fun to follow you guys with my family here back home. So yeah, go get that chip again. Rooting for you guys.
掌声给海登 ，Let's go to final。所有球迷朋友们，目光一致上方大荧幕。
总会有些时候，自我怀疑，犹豫不决，选择放弃总是简单，但终点便遥不可及。Let's face the challenge， 只要努力不懈，一切都有可能。We must overcome.
现在进场的是新北国王篮球队，首先为各位介绍 Number 4禁卫军御膳大厨李威霆。 Number 24关键大勋章小胖洪志善。Number 72观众就爱看小丽林立人。Number 10禁卫军弓箭手微笑射手 JJ 简佑哲。 Number 3，新北禁卫军陈俊南。Number 19，皇家大锁榜哥林清峰。Number 11，新北皇家坦克王柏芝。 Number 17，我大苏喜苏世轩。 否定皇家阿帕奇 Tony Mitchell。马上为各位介绍新北国王篮球队先发5人 ，Starting Five Number 9， 全能后场指挥官，新北飙风玫瑰林凯燕。Number 35， 禁区趟过男孩 Wendell Lewis。Number 25， 禁卫军高炮塔 Austin Day。Number 6， 禁卫军士官长，新北的阿美族战士杨敬明。Is final。Number 1， 左右开弓，90分内林书伟。场将让马上助理站马卡佩拉林振宇，球队经理洪志虎，球队助理洪成渊，心理咨询师 PLEAGUE， 首席体能教练张崇熙，体能教练刘振宇，防护员邱博凯、傅聪豪，数据机影片分析师李维恩，总经理毛家恩，执行长陈信生。最后，我们掌声给我们大家长新北光董事长王文祥。
欢迎王董。
好，刚刚我们球员呢，禁卫军送出的是 Molten 的小球，也感谢呢持续呢赞助奥运40年指定比赛用球。
请到我们新北国王啦啦队 New Taipei Queens 一起来到我们的场中央，我们要跟大家一起练习，为我们新北国王加油应援进攻以及防守。好，这边邀请呢还没有换上我们黄色应援 T 的球迷朋友们，可以赶紧的换上我们黄色应援 T， 为我们新北国王加油应援。与此同时，手中的排扇也可以先折好，等一下需要你们排扇以及你们的声音，让我们一起来捍卫我们的王权。首先，我们第一个要练习的呢，就是我们的防守。DJ上，让我们一起来捍卫王权吧 ！Let's go！ 防守，防守，防守，防守。防守，防守，防守，防守。OK， 接下来呢要练习的就是我们进攻的时候，也就是我们的新北国王。DJ上 ，Let's go！ 新北国王，新北国王，新北国王。新北国王，好的，这就是我们的进攻，也就是我们的新北国王。那接下来呢，我们邀请大家一起去。
A change in scenery didn't change the fact that scoring is a precious commodity in the series. Game 3, despite moving to the highest scoring environment in the regular season, the two teams in these finals scored in the low 80s. Pilots had control, leading as much by 11 and ahead for 30 minutes of 48. led by Sean Zoe-Xiang's playmaking and dishing out assists, while Alec Brown had 19 points at half. You would think that a 10-point lead going into the fourth would suffice. The Kings were propelled to victory with their outside shooting. 45% on the game, led by Joseph Lin's 5 triples, including that game winner, made the difference as the Kings held the Pilots to just 9 points in the final quarter for the 83-82 win and the series lead. But today is a new day, and we have our first import change of the series. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, seniors and youth. We are here at Jingzhong Gymnasium for Game 4 of the Plus League Finals between the Taoyuan Pauian Pilots and the new Taipei Kings. On the Kings side, Tony Mitchell is in for Kenny Manigault. Tony Mitchell will be making his Plus League playoff debut, and notably, Jeremy Lin is on the day-to-day list and out for tonight's action. There you see is the playoff bracket, the playoff tree, where the Kings lead this finals 2-1 against the Pilots. It's a best of 7, so first to 4. And our time to introduce our Mandarin broadcasters. On the left is Mark Tianwen wearing his Plus League 100 tie, and on the right it's Chen Ziwei。球迷朋友们，你找到了官方的英文转播，要听奎哥跟紫薇的讲评，当然就按照中文的转播连接。谢谢你收看，记得 Plus League 的转播都要按赞。Looking at the Plus League Finals, which has always been a best-of-7 series. In year 1, the Braves won 3 straight after the Game 1 loss. They were the higher seed. Then the year after, won 4 straight as the lower seed against the Lioneers. So that's the situation the Kings find themselves in. Or the Pilots. No, neither of these teams. Then last season, the Kings tied the series 2 wins apiece at Heping Gymnasium as the higher-seeded team. So it is flipped in this case. And we'll see if we can get some changes to the variation of how playoffs, the finals progress, especially with the Braves losing all of Game 1 in the Plus League Finals history. But it will be a very different look. Kenny Manigault out for the Kings. He played in all of the playoff games last season and all the playoff games until tonight. And so his energy and his defense will be a big thing to look out for on that end of the floor. Meanwhile, on the Pilot side, it's going to be the same rotation of import players, and we'll see what adjustments they make overall in the rotation. Coach Irgi Caminos very much made it a point to start off the game a lot better than before. So if we're looking at Tony Mitchell, he last played on May 15th at Taoyuan Arena, the Wednesday night game. Only 17 minutes for 3.7 rebounds. His second to last game, he had a heavy load. On May 12th, 38 minutes played, 23 rebounds, 23 points, 14 rebounds. Pre-game interviewing Venti Hong Zisan about the three-point shooting, the rotation of bench players, and the disadvantage that might be facing. And on the other side, Sean Zoe-Xiang asked about his scoring, playmaking, and advice to upcoming star Justin Lu Zhishang, who was announced.
其实就昨天、前天吧的比赛，自己的之后面才找到自己的节奏吧，对啊。那也其实对这个场地其实也蛮不陌生的嘛，就是打过那么多次。那像卡总说的，下半场要打快一点。我说，那是正确的，但可是我们要学习是在领先的时候，我们要怎么保持住分数，不要一下就是掉那么快这样。我觉得看他这一整年下来，那他就是昨天才公布 MVP 嘛，就是也是他得奖嘛。那我相信他是每一队的重点的防守对象。那可能在例行赛的时候没有像一个球队就是贴着他。一直这样走，那可能这个从季后赛到冠军赛的时候，那可能他自己就是去学习说比较有耐心一点，到了第3节、第4节，然后再把力全部发挥出来这样子。
Zoe-Xiang sharing that he's very comfortable in this building with so many games already under his belt, and Coach Irgi Caminos right to have them play faster. I think their test will be how to play with a lead, having 10-point advantage against the Kings heading into the fourth. And saying as for Justin, he is an award winner, deservingly so. So the #1 stop for the other teams. Learn to be patient and try to come away with a victory in the end. Taoyuan had 5 assists, 13 points on 3 made threes. 30 minutes played in Game 3 was really the catalyst for the Pilots. Coming over in a trade from the Kaohsiung 17 Live Steelers. And the start of the season in this building with a hamstring pull, and at the time was still working his way into shape. For him to continue on to this long season and even play a significant role for the Pilots has been big with their rotation of younger players needing a little bit of leadership on their side.
其实说我们球队本来就是打球流动的嘛，那只是说那一场因为可能2分命中率不高，那大家可能在3分的把握性高了一点，所以大家觉得说好像我们进了15个3分，可是其实大家去看一下例行赛的表现，其实我们球队本来就是以3分球比较出手比例比较多的球队啊。对，我觉得就是我们自己替补球员也做好准备啦，就是在于人员变动上面嘛，所以相对的替补一定会来得比以往来得多啦，所以替补球员要做好心理准备。那教练赛前也会跟替补球员做好一些沟通，那替补球员就会上场就会有好的表现。对，禁区劣势可能就是把一些防守策略再作为修正一下吧，因为可能跟前3站可能会稍微有点不同。那洋将的配置上面，今天又把 Kenny 换成 Tony Mitchell 嘛，所以相对的策略上面一定跟前3站又不一样。对，所以会因应这一方面做了一些调整啊。对。
Venti sharing that they're a team that does ask for ball movement when they can, and maybe their 2-point shooting was low, 3-point shooting was better, but looking overall at the regular season, they say they're shooting more threes is normal to the Kings. As for their bench players, saying there will have to be more rotation now, but they're going to be prepared. The coaches do their job to keep their bench players ready, and it has led to success. Typically, the Kings run an 8-man rotation. And as for the paint, Venti's sharing that they'll need to adjust their game plan, and it will for sure be different with different skill set between Tony Mitchell and Kenny Manigault in the fray. In the last game, the Pilots will be going with Alec Brown and Jason Washburn as their 2 imports, and that will be the case tonight. But there will be changes on the Kings side of things, wearing their playoff edition gold jerseys, and the Pilots in the playoffs debuting their dark blue set. Overall on the series, the Pilots have rebounded about 55 per game to the Kings 52, a slight edge to them. With all the festivities out of the way, it's time to introduce the starting lineups. We mentioned Alec Brown, Jason Washburn, Jackie, Li Jiakang, Ethan Bialta, and Justin Lu Jingxiang. Same starting 5 from the last game. Austin Day, Wendell Lewis, number 6, Yang Jiming, number 1, Joseph Lin, making his Season 4 playoff first start next to Li Kaiyan, number 9. Welcome to Game 4 with the tip won by the Kings, with Austin Day immediately going to the basket, and they gold ball. Austin Day actually came off the bench all 6 games versus the Dreamers, and with the start of the game has now started every game against the Pilots. Coach Ryan Marchand definitely can appreciate his outside scoring. Well, actually his in and out scoring. On the other side is number 9, Li Kaiyan. Tough jumper on the way almost, as Wendell Lewis an easy putback. Wendell Lewis had a couple of putbacks. As down low, it's Justin with the back door. Not on the same page. Pilots getting it up ahead. The oop to Brown, staying in bounds, flipping it to Washburn. I don't know if Alec Brown has eyes on the back of his head, but that one looked perfect. So, the Pilots 4-2 counter after the start as Joe finds Days on the switch, kick out, swung around. Lewis back down low, blocked by Brown. Ethan going back door and swatted by Joe. A good defensive play, Joe. Main contributions was on the offensive end. We'll get to that in a second. And Yang Jiming going right at Jackie. Leaning and getting the whistle. Will be our first foul of the game. And a look at Joe time up the block. Ethan's so used to getting those open reverse layups. Other side, Yang Jiming. Love to work off the low post, especially on the left side. First free throw made. This late in the season, it's kind of hard to speculate what kind of injury the players might have. The Kings only said Jiao Shou-sang. That could be leg or foot. One thing we do know is Jeremy did take quite a hard fall in the third quarter of the last game. So, bruised tailbone or bruised hip, bruised rear end could be it as Washburn driving and dumping off. 4 seconds left as Jackie goes to his three-point, heave and in. Lee Jiakang had a 4-for-5 three-point shooting game against the Lioneers in Game 2 and is in these finals looking at his first multi-three-pointer made game. He's made one in all 3 so far. Up the percentage. Yang Jiming flails at a wild backward or fadeaway jumper as Jackie comes away with it. Speed for the Pilots as not a good possession by Jackie there. Probably should have just laid it up as Joe, good effort. Almost took it away. Oh, look, Pilots not doing much for the first 20 seconds. Jiakang making the most out of his three. And game with Alex Brown going to the fadeaway. It's going to be short. Austin Day, defensive stop. The other way, Brown reaches in to cut that pass off. Cutting through over to Jackie. He will drive into space, but it's Brown. He'll launch from 3. Easy. Now the Kings in a scramble. Wendell Lewis at the high post, looking for a handoff option. Joe got Washington on the switch. Big skip pass as Kyle lets it fly. That's no good. That was due to team rebound as Wendell Lewis could hustle. Threw it away though. He's got a wild layup going. No. 13 seconds on the clock. Finds the angle and lays it in off the backboard as Lee Kai-in. He's averaging 13 points per game in these finals. Washburn going. Joe nearby the help and a whistle comes. From the slot official on the weak side. In the starting lineup, Joseph Lin kind of playing the rover there, helping off of Ethan. Doesn't have the three-point shooting, and the Pilots have countered by putting guards in the dunker spot in the last 2 games, now 3 games, as Postgame makes the first. A rather subdued playoff run. 17 points on 43% from the field, but down to 14 in the finals as he goes 1 for 2. A one-import lineup as a foul comes, and the basket counts. Pauian going right at Ethan. It will be Ryalton's first for the Pilots. I prefer to be called the other way. Washburn trying to screen for Ethan. His free throw line jumper is out. Joe completely twisted around, ignoring that outside jumper. It paid off. Now Kyle going against Justin. Joe on the screen, looking for a pass. Yamtini, he lets it fly, and that's good. Might be a Monday night, but the audience is now close to capacity. We do expect another sellout. Certainly the tickets are sold. Let's see about the attendance. Jackie from the corner, he swishes it. Quiet the crowd a little bit as Lewis couldn't get the shot up on the alley. We'll try again for 14 seconds. Pass, Joe on the catch, lets it go. Something to note about Joe, finally getting more rhythm. 4 of his made threes out of 5 came off of a triple. Actually covered by 2 as they rotated around. Justin on the switch. A quick pass, it will go out of bounds. Nice handles with it. So the boys will head to the benches. Our first time out of the game with the Pilots, 14-10. Already a couple made threes by their squad here on the road.
Yeah. Zone. Let me see your shoulders work. I mean, I don't know what y'all came here to do, but if you ain't got a lighter, what the f you smoking for? It's the Swiss beat, there the drums go. Drums go.
Get up on your feet and help me get it.
Queen。这叫声给我们的新北国拉的 New Taipei Queens， 非常甜美又帅气的表演。Let's go.
Welcome back inside of Xingzong Gymnasium. Even if it's a weeknight, we have an expected sold-out crowd on hand. It would be the 17th straight in Plus League finals history. You can look at some of the guests across the first row or the courtside area, including my 2011 GS classmates. Jumping a very tough baseline jumper, doesn't get anything. Trying to argue for a foul. Going baseline as Jackie flips it to the reverse. I didn't realize he had that. Joe splitting the difference. He will float it up for a miss. Rebound right to him as Pauian crossover dribble and the jumper. Pauian with a good shot up to this point. He's got 7 points. Their second chance scoring will be big for the Kings. Difficult catch by Justin, face guarded by Joe. Picks up his dribble as he fires it across. 4 seconds for Washburn to make some magic out of it. Hit. No, it's a blocked shot as they go the other way. And another passing turnover in transition. The other way the Pilots go as Justin got one in the air. Stuffed by Chen as ball saved in bounds. A lot of turnovers so far in the game. The corner Chen guarded by Washburn. 19 turnovers by the Pilots in the last game. 20 by the Kings. Lead on the higher side for the regular season, but getting a look at Chen sticking with the play. And the good hops as Tony Mitchell will officially check in. Taoyuan, he's blocked. Pauian will get the credit. Jingbang, the 19 former Pauian player. Down low as Mitchell is hit. From behind by Meeks. There will be a foul. Mitchell fired up about it. Go all the way to the bench for some high fives. Where the Pilots weren't exactly in good form because there was no import near the basket for a good pass option on the other side. Mitchell fired up before these free throws. Austin Day now joining him out in the lineup. He'll get the bounce for his first score. Chen is also in. During the regular season, 30 for 49 from the line, only about 61%, but fired up after 2 for 2, going back to it again, and another Justin layup. Kind of that same porn set. And a whistle, and they're going the other way as a Pilot on the hardwood. It's Justin. Just not very far from the basket. A look, the big loop that the defender has to chase, and on the other side, wondering about who caused that contact at first. I think King's foul is getting a look. I look for the sincerity, and I think both guys to show off their acting chops. Certainly to have it a turnover is a little bit less, a little bit harder to accept, I should say. Your pass, Mitchell got a hand on that as Meeks bodies through and misses the close one. Got his own board back, still going. Got one in the air. Off the earn it from the line. The series, Anthony Meeks has played in now all 4 games, averaging 10 points per game. He only played in 1 game series against the Lioneers. Recovered from a serious leg injury before signing with the Pilots. I feel like he can probably Utilize a little bit more up fakes in the painted area. He goes 1 for 2. High with the angle as Mitchell rides the defender. Stop by Brown. Out to Venti. A catch and shoot on the way. Good. There's that second chance scoring as the Kings 1-point game. Pick, but Meeks now on the hardwood. Lost it one time and a whistle finally comes. Look at Mitchell over top of killer Guan Dayo, but Guan Dayo came over on the help, so his man was open. Over on this side, good defense. Not so good defense. Brown and Guan Dayo will come out of the game. Replaced by Washburn and number 27, Zhang. As Meeks misses a second straight free throw. It's quite loud in here. Mitchell's been with the club since the preseason, and so quite connected to the fan base. More substitution. Li Kaiyan will come out. Danielza will take his place. Now guarded by Taoyuan, immediately involved in the ball screen with Day. Doesn't go his way as Li Jingbang forced into a miss. Looking for Meeks on the block. Down low, Pauian goes to reverse on the strong side. Good adjustment, because if he stayed on the weak side, there would be no pass. Pilots up by 4 now. Steady pace. JJ, he cans the jumper. That's 3. Basketball royalty in the building, including the Pogor brothers. Played on last year's Jones Cup, Chinese Taipei White. Kevin. As Meeks goes with a turnaround this time with good space, keeping the Pilots up. Day from the left corner, he cans it. So far, the Kings have made 5 3-pointers. The Pilots 3 for 3. Math is now working in the Kings' favor. Get a look at the easy handoff play that JJ. This defensive assignment by the Pilots. We are tied up at 24 as Zhang will float across the formation. A little double screen. Ethan off of one leg. He will miss. Now a heat check on the way. And ahead as an early whistle comes. Looks like free throws coming up as Jingbang very handsy with that foul. Give him good credit for good awareness that Washburn was already down court. The player coach Chen will get a word from Coach Marchand. A page out of the baseball book. Gotta cover up the instructions. The free throw shooting up to this point. Each team with 3 makes until Taoyuan with 1-for-1 start to his night. 13 points, 5 assists. Equally 3 made threes on the game. In game 3, he goes 2 for 2. On the catch, another one. It'd be a good boost if JJ can get hot and join the fray. Ethan will go on the strong side, he misses. Could be a good sequence for the Kings to end the first. Bounce pass, Wendell Lewis unchecked, he slams it. Last possession for the Pilots. They now find themselves down by 3. Ethan going with timing. A whistle comes and count it. Good patient play there as teams not on the same page defensively. We look at Ethan there who got caught up in the screen. So 4.6 if the Kings make something out of it. Free throw falls in. Offense for defense sub. Tayo the head and softly matched up full court. Lewis looking. Big pass on the way to JJ. I don't know if he got it off in time, and he won't. Doesn't matter, shot missed. 29-29, the first quarter score, and relatively speaking, pretty high-powered offensive game to start, but 3 quarters left to game 4 here in the P.LEAGUE Finals.
也欢迎大家跟着节奏一起敲打哦，来跟镜头挥挥手，要拍赶快哦！欢迎欢迎，今天跟谁来？刚刚这2位非常激情啊，一起热舞啊！生日愿望，国王夺冠！ 掌声给我们这位球迷！欢迎连续2天都来看我们球赛，掌声给我们大家长、董事长王文祥。Welcome to the stadium. 来哦！ 跟着节奏一起摇摆。不好意思，要讲个老梗，今天来发一篇连胜文喽。欢迎你来到新庄体育馆。跟着节奏一起来。Yeah！ 有签到名，有签到名。 无缘的结局，不好意思了。来了，欢迎你们
about to get started.
球场第一排
home of the New Taipei Kings.
知书达理，
the number 1 seeded regular season Taoyuan Pilots.
好不好？
Showing off some of the signage in the audience, hung up on the railings, or perhaps the lower bowl here by the action. This is the broadcast. Kings with a couple of big roster changes. Something at elevator play doesn't yield anything. As Joey channel application, still 12 seconds left in the shot clock. Over to the middle, stepping through, getting it up and in. Good physical play by Zoe Chen. Ball screen as Mentally opens up the pass. Jay coming through and crashed into. Free throws coming up. Bad contest there by Kenny Cheeks, and teammates had a big board on the back end. His first personal. Really foul for the Pilots in the second. As Dave with too much coffee perhaps before the game. Just a guess. No scientific reason. Day was only held to 6 points in the last game. 4 of them came at the free throw line. Holding foul off ball. Gonna help out, cover up Jason Washburn. Look, the referees were all over it. Go to the fadeaway. No. Right away, it's Wendell Lewis with a chance. He makes the hook shot. Plus range, too strong, yet to make a 3 in these finals. Very inspiring offense by Pilots reserves. Good pass behind as Austin Day fires away, short. There would be a chance to transition. Nobody checking. Something out, turning and shooting, no, as Washburn keeping it in bounds to the chagrin of the Kings fans. He'll go with the step back, no. Probably got a hand on it, but out of bounds it goes. The Pilots. Clearly, the start the second quarter on the outside is 1%. Get away from Juan Dayo. Checking in with Coach Marino's first. It looks like the Kings figure out that they want to make a sub. Joseph went in for JJ. The ball screen racing left and looking for a pass. Austin Day on the move. He rattles it home. Kings now take the 34-31 lead. Another crossing action for Washburn. Crowded area. Brown comes up out top. Do a good job switching back. Nayo going baseline, hanging in the air, forced into a miss. Off the Pilots' lap. Now, Juan Nayo might have benefited from an up fake there. Trying to build on the 3-point lead. cross matchup. That's not all that worried about Ling Qingfang's outside shooting. Austin Day, he's making the move. Ball getting away. Washburn with it, trying to find space. Jackie, he's got a mismatch. There's the delivered ball, and an early whistle comes. Ling Qingfang with an early hold. Utilizing his mouth. There you see with the right arm and wrap. Good eyes. Will head out. He's not played a very heavy minutes load in these finals. His highest mark was actually last game, only 753. Made 2 3-pointers in the second quarter. Down from the short corner. Got it. Picked up his dribble, looking for a pass. Yang Jimmy gives it up. He's trying to go to the block. And on the other side, a wrap by Ethan. You see, Kings would love to have Yang Jimmy on any one of the Pilot's smaller guards, and he is very physical when he's trying to back them down before the catch. Sideline out of bounds as Ryan Lee Shreding will be heading out on the floor for his first in along with Justin. Joe maneuvering right through and getting the ankle. He lays it in. Kings do a good job getting back as Ryan will call the play. Joe with his first score on the game. And up play, Jackie couldn't get the pass off. Yang Jimmy with a steal up ahead of Joe in a crowd. Will choose to back it out as the Pilots match up. Down low to Wendell Lewis, trying to set a open look for Yang Jimmy as Lewis goes to the right hook and another one. He's only 4 for 10 in the last game, including some easy putbacks, but Wendell Lewis has got that right hook going. Jackie from the left side, jointing it out as it was almost a comedy of a rebounding mistake by the Kings. But despite being down 2 of their most prominent minutes played guys, the Kings done well up to this point. Opening up ahead as Jackie falling down and lucky to get the basketball back. Trying to jump into contact, but no call for him. Still on the hardwood, trying to catch his breath. The baseline out of bounds. Get another look for yourself, as definitely saw that Joe did not time his jump very well, but no call and a good defensive play in transition. Mitchell in immediately starting on Washburn. Justin slipped to Jason Washburn. Tony Ray back pass to Washburn, flipping it up and in. Good give and go sequence by number 2 of the Pilots to number 42. Over to Joe on the wing, left alone. Pass, no, dribble taken away as getting some help. Tony Ray to Jackie, looking for their big, streaking in, but no. Ball out of bounds, the pass delivered late. Mitchell able to come in and poke it out. I feel like the Kings with their hustle, making it tough on the Pilots when it would think might be an easy play. There you see Joe losing his dribble and Jackie out-muscling him for it. Another baseline at the bounds. Justin's fadeaway butter. Quickly the other way, it's Lee Cayenne with the head catch. And get it back. He initially had a look, but lost the handles of it as Tony Mitchell will try from the top of the arc, but left it short. Mitchell did try to shoot the three, as that ball will be won by Joe. Through pass as Lee Cayenne, he'll blow it at the rim. Head pass, he got a 3-on-2, almost over the head of Washburn. How about Justin from the left corner? That's in and out. And it's several sequences now that the Pilots have done horribly in the fast break. A couple players go down. Tony Mitchell and Jackie tangled up. Be the fourth Pilots team foul. And then look at Jackie reach back with that right arm, and I'd say that's a good call. Tripping up Mitchell. Kind of a dangerous play as the Kings call the first team timeout of the first half. We'll see what they have in store. Well, we'll go to a break with the rest of the first half action coming up after this.
好，我们最后一颗小球，我们用掌声欢迎我们知名球星胡龙茂。需要小球的朋友，龙猫把球传给你，来喽！哇！一个弹跳，一个弹跳，谢谢龙猫。好，那等一下呢，我们中场小游戏呢，记得呢到我们接到球后到我们的商品部。请记得是一颗球2位，一颗球2位，记得要找自己的好朋友。等一下呢。
So welcome back to the action for Tony Mitchell. On the other side for the Pilots, looking at Jason and Washburn and Kennedy Meeks. Their regular season in the left column, their playoff average in the middle column, and their finals averages scoring, field goals, and rebounding. You see Meeks certainly in the first round had a tough one game. He was up his percentage, but both of them looking for a little bit more efficiency or more opportunities to score. Because all coming into this series, we're thinking that the Pilots would have the interior advantage, and they do, but either having trouble getting the ball to them or their post-ups are not yielding the same results as the regular season. So it was the Pilots foul as Yang Jiming down low to Su Sishun, who has butterfingers, try to go between the legs, and I think he does save it for the Kings. That's a great dodgeball play. Almost disaster though. Kings could have had a layup here, as maybe Taoyuan had something to do with that. Let's see if that great effort will turn into something. Yang Jiming on the quick catch with a tough jumper on the way, and good. Yang Jiming now 6 points for number 6. Kings find themselves up by 3 as Jackie's going, putting it up for a miss as Taoyuan hits that ball out of bounds. Pilots do not have great outside shooting with this lineup. See Yang Jiming just over the top. Jiming only averaging 8.7 points in these finals. Lee Cayenne easy lane open, and that's good. Bonus free throw coming up for number 9. catching the pilots sleeping as substitutions coming up. Li Jiakang's third personal coming in over to help. That's a three-point play too, as that extends the Kings' lead to 6 points. And Meeks on the same side as the three is on the way, and easy money for Taoyuan. A great counter, because if he crosses left to right, he's probably going for the drive, but if he's crossing right to left, now that three-point shot is starting to become more and more consistent. Joe and Lewis trying to show off their pick and roll. Easy block by Xiao Bai there. He catches the bounce pass, but the Kings cover up the attack. Free throw area jumper as Ethan knocked off the ball. He got it back. Vacates for Brown to get into a two-man game. Jumper on the way, overshot it. Through the legs of Brown, still got it down to Meeks and swatted, but a whistle comes. Two referees with a foul call as the buzzer came. I think the foul call will stand. We'll see who it's on. It's on Wendell Lewis, as though you see Joe crashing into the basketball, so rightfully so with a big expression. But if it's Wendell Lewis, that definitely came before. Making another free throw. He's now up to 5 points on his night. Leading scorer for the Pilots is Jackie, thanks to a couple of made threes. And he goes 2 for 2, looking more and more comfortable out there. Lin Jibang in for defense for Yang Jingming. Tough shot on the way, and one. After getting blocked, Joe goes right at Pauian. Definitely a very strong energy for the Kings at home with these and ones. So a stop, but then a score. Point guard on point guard. Ethan will check out with his third personal foul. And the free throw to boot. in, passes it to the horn set as the ball almost got away. Tight coverage by Kyle on Justin. Pick and pop set up by Brown as Sean dribbling the clock out. His three on the way, almost. Wendell Lewis will corral it. And dribble into us a little bit of trouble as only 2 seconds to get across the timeline, and Kyle does. Good awareness by the fans to recognize now he's got a lane, and a whistle comes. Something's going on the outside before the layup. Guandayo with a hold, so bonus free throws coming up as Pilots call timeout. Down by 4, but certainly, I would say, playing rather poorly. So Guandayo hanging on to Wendell Lewis.
going. Yeah. Next play. We go. Me. John going. We go again. 1-3 for Justin. 1-3 for Justin. Okay. Alex. Quick feed down. Justin number 6. 1-3. Hey. Keep playing defense like this, please. Keep playing defense like this.
So far through the game, a couple of hand-won plays by the new Taipei Kings guard of Joseph Lin and Li Kaiyan. They're now up to a 4-point lead after their timeout with a 1-point lead all the way back at 5:11 on the second quarter clock. Lewis, good with the first. Now 1 point off from the team lead of Li Kaiyan's 10 points. Here you see the free throw shooting, but missing that one as Ling Jingbang with an athletic board. Ball getting away as they avoid the travel. Still a second left as Day got it off in time. No. Another rebound, Ling Jingbang. Jumping and swirling it out was Day over Guan Dayo. Justin going quick, and the ball crawls in over Joseph Lin. Now it's Justin on Joseph going the other way, offering the left hand. The screen comes, Meeks on it as the ball gets away. No switch, quickly down. Lewis down low to Ling Jingbang, out to Li Kaiyan with the layup on the way, but short. Good stop by the Pilots. Now they have some space again. 4-on-2. Sean going right, hit by Day as one referee with an unsportsmanlike call. Perhaps they'll give it another look. Previously, Taoyuan hit Austin Day really hard in the game 3. Day's still trying to get a better explanation. One of the qualifications to an unsportsmanlike is a non-basketball play, so they must determine that Austin Day with a closed fist putting his opponent in too much danger. So 2 free throws and possession. Be a big momentum shifter before the end of the first half for the Pilots. Possession, ball gets away and just straight out of bounds. Not much of a reaction from Coach Irgi Caminos. Look at Meeks. He thought somebody would have popped out. Getting it back, immediately going right, slipping through, but lost the handle. How about Ling Jingbang in the right corner? Overshot it. Shot stopping and popping. That's good. And the Pilots now take back the lead with a minute left. Sitting around Meeks, a little toss to Lewis as the Kings reset. They setting up left, now going away as Joe Chen at the high post. The dribble pull-up. Going to a little 1-2 move by Austin Day. A 4-second shot clock, game clock difference as Guan Dayo gets the screen. Doesn't offer up the shot. Down to Browns, driving. Hammer to Guan Dayo, still hesitant. As Zhou Yixiang down to Guan Dayo. Did he beat the clock? No! Couldn't even beat Austin Day. 2 seconds left as Joe maneuvering right in the paint, but ball not delivered up to the basket. So a good defensive sequence by the Kings to recover from that opening by the Pilots. And they'll lead after the first half of play, 49-48. Trying to go up 3-1 on the series for the title of the Plus League champions. We'll go to break and a halftime analysis coming up after the following messages.
投篮挑战赛，邀请到我们刚刚以上呢3组的球迷朋友们。好，哪3组？哪2位可以帮我站在一起吗 ？OK。好，我们刚刚有讲嘛，你们3组1对1对 PK， 赢的最后呢要再跟我们的另外一队优胜者 PK， 才是真正的获胜者。那你们3组是不是缺1组？对不对？有缺1组嘛？我们这边呢特别邀请到我们的彭尊以及我们的新庄 NPC 王阳明。好，更正，我们新庄 NPC 现在有些事情，但是我们有我们皇家客座主持人，让我们欢迎我们的 Jason 唐志忠，还有我们 Jason 来 ，Jason 哥，上次给你当客场主持人，这一次交给你跟彭尊当我们中场游戏的大魔王了 ，OK 吗？好，规则很简单。2两1组，我们总共有3个点，2个人一起完成，每个点只要投进1次就好。那我们3个点呢，分别是篮下，对，请看我们的工作人员，篮下得1分，再来呢移到罚球线再1分，最后是3分线1分，各1球，谁投都可以，好不好？谁投都可以，速度越快越好，越快越好。好，那我们的大魔王当最后1组好了，对，因为你们是大魔王啦，对。好，所以呢，我们好这样子好了，你们2组一起，你们跟我们的大魔王们一起，好不好？2位壮汉，来。好，那我们呢这2组先 PK， 我们先请各就各位，工作人员会帮你们引导，这边也有，对。我们同时进行，看谁先完成哦，看谁先完成。一个到篮下，一个到罚球线，进了之后再移到3分线哦。不是2人都要进同个地方哦，只要进1球，罚球线还有篮下以及3分线各1球，哈。好，双方都准备好了吗？准备好了，准备，3、2、1，开始。好的，第1球，好球，2边呢同时的节奏，哇，罚球线非常快。来到我们的3分线，右边这一组的朋友，好球。
A little shooting contest going on the floor by the fans in attendance. I think wearing the new Taipei Kings Finals giveaway shirt that was placed on every seat in the building was a prerequisite. There's our Mandarin broadcast. Mark Tionghui and Chen Ziwei on the Mandarin broadcast. I'm Ryan Chen. Thank you for joining another Plus League English broadcast. Special all the time to be here in the finals. Always a privilege to get to do a job that any kid who likes basketball would love. There's the combined team statistics from the first half. We have points, field goal shooting, three-point shooting, rebounds, assists, and turnovers from top to bottom. The biggest thing that stands out is the Kings with the 27-21 rebounding advantage. And in particular, 9 of those rebounds came on the offensive end. Whether it's Wendell Lewis, who's got 3, or Li Jingbang in his time on the floor, especially in the second quarter with a couple as well. Definitely wearing down the Pilots' patience, who definitely want to run. But when the Pilots are running, they have a 8-0 fast break score advantage. And yet I feel like there's a lot of meat left on the bones where maybe a local player could have took an open floater, or maybe a clean pass to an import would have resulted in an easy shot, trailing the play. But looking back at some of the highlights through the game, Justin a couple of backdoor makes, and maybe not what I had in mind, but Alec Brown with a no-looking pass to Washburn for a fast break score. He also made a 3 on a kick-out. But the Kings playing at home are definitely riding that home crowd with a number of and-ones made. Free throw shooting wise, the Kings hanging in there at 7 for 11. The Pilots, slight tick better at 10 for 13. When it comes to offensive plays, the Kings, whenever Joseph Lin is out there, set up a lot of high ball screens. And he's definitely done a great job splitting the difference or dribbling between the two defenders, showing there. And that's resulted in some 4-on-3s for the Kings, which they've done a decent job on, but without Jeremy, without Kenny Manigault, it's still a little bit to overcome rotational-wise, which I think all the Kings have showed a good sense of urgency and hustle. We'll go to leading scorers in the second segment after this break.
持王道银行新北国王联名卡，在我们全台指定百货或者是餐饮刷卡消费，一般消费累积满2000元，就可以享有10% 的现金回馈。
Shining like a light.
about 5.5 minutes away from the start of the second half. And it's time for the leading scorers with Taoyuan leading the Pilots with 9 and 3 players with 8. That's Justin, Jackie, and Kennedy Meeks. And Alec Brown in the start, he's got 5 points. Some notes. Sean and Kennedy Meeks have been getting to the line, contributing for the Pilots that way, but the 4 Pilots other players off the bench have not scored yet on the game, and that seems like a little bit of a balance problem. Starters to their bench lineups. Meanwhile, Justin has no 3-point attempts. He's only averaged 25% from outside in these playoffs, and Ethan's struggling only 2 for 7 from 2 in overall. On the King side, Lee Kai-in leads them with 10 points, Wendell Lewis with 9, Austin Day with 8, JJ with a couple of 3s, and Yang Jiming with some high degree of difficulty shots. He's also got 6. Lee Kai-in seeing some of those driving lanes open up as the Pilots try to cover up the ball screens up top. So he's slashing whether from the baseline or whether from the wing positions. Meanwhile, Wendell Lewis has got that hook going. He's made a couple and would be a really great option for the Kings if they can dump it down to him on the occasion. And don't forget, JJ with a couple 3s. Venti came on and he has a 3-pointer made for the Kings. They really would love to have volume of 3s as a team, kind of spread the wealth, make it hard to defend. But only a 1-point game after a half a play, so the rest of the ball game will be coming up after this here at halftime from Xinzhuang.
欢迎2位教练也来到现场，欢迎许世军教练，欢迎吴建龙教练。忍不住的话，也可以穿上我们的应援 T， 没问题的，好不好？上今天的歌单很赞哦，蛮不一样，蛮不一样。可能是有开放球迷点歌的关系，好不好？球迷朋友们都可以到上那边 DJ 上那边点歌，喜欢什么歌，留言看看，都有机会在我们比赛中被播出来。
Drums, sax, trumpet, keyboard, bass, drums, sax, trumpet, keyboard, bass, drums, sax, trumpet, keyboard, bass, drums, soft leather, and Jabalu.
好，现在这个时间呢，也可以看一下我们上方大荧幕哦，自己有没有被我们的导播拍到呢？有拍到的话，可以跟我们的大荧幕挥挥手。欢迎来到我们的新庄城堡 ，Hello， 欢迎来到新庄城堡。好，在大荧幕上是有米吗 ？Hello，Welcome to the 新庄 Castle。I love you, Jeremy. 来自非常遥远的距离来台湾来看我们新北国王，应援我们新北国王，感谢这位朋友的到来。
Well, best wishes to the newlywed. Also, shout out to Julia and Jackson, friends of mine who got married over the weekend. But I don't know if they're going to be flying 7,000 miles to be watching a basketball game. Maybe it's in their future, but these lucky fans snagging tickets. We'll have to possibly wait on a Game 5 appearance, though. Jeremy Lin out of action for this game with injury. One thing I had prepped was so far there's been 12 quarters to these finals. 4 of those 12 had a team point differential of more than 10, and that team went on to these big runs and end up winning the game. Okay. Clean. Sweet. Through the nylons. What a way to start the second half for the Kings. So anyways, besides game 1, where the Pilots went on a big quarter in the 4th to no avail as Justin just dribbles it away. Taoyuan getting a bump on Washburn. Pull him out. There's a mismatch down low. Lewis circling around now. He gets the ball. Now Jay going left. Eurostep flipping it in. So a good 3-play sequence for the Kings. How about Alex Brown to try to counter, and that one was perfect. Alec Brown was only held to 3 points in the second half of game 3. He's already met that mark as Joe again splits the difference. The jumper on the way, no, as Lewis, a one-handed putback. Coach Camino probably not happy with the pick and roll coverage. Jackie going through the middle and missing badly as Ethan crashes the board. As did not get continuation, but 2 free throws should be coming up for Jason Washburn. Look at Day maneuvering around Jackie as well. Meanwhile, on this side, Joe quite easily split that pick and roll. Washburn good with his first. Well, rather subdued first halves. Only 5 points, 2 of 3 shooting, so not a lot of attempts. The Pilots were trying to set up a lot of cross screens for him, but the Kings were reading it all the way and okay committing fouls if they had to. Now has Washburn on him, waving off Lewis. Ready to go, going, and now popping for the shot, utilizing the backboard. Austin Day hot here in the 3rd quarter. A personal 7-point start, along with Wendell Lewis. Jackie dribbling in the mid-range. 2-on-1 going, flipping it up and in with the left hand. Over to Joe. He's going to drive left and kick. He kind of open look. Big clank. For Alex Brown on the block. Pilots down by 4 as he picked up the dribble. Over to Justin, maneuvering right, slipping it back to Washburn. Not ready for the catch. So a couple of unforced turnovers really by the Pilots. Now Yang Jimin trying to argue the call. really entirely sure what was going on there. It's very agitated and now calming himself down, avoiding the technical. Pauian with the foul in transition. You see Jackie keeping the dribble alive. Maybe Yang Jimmy not so happy about that screen. Over to Ethan. How about a wing three-pointer? That one's in and out. In the fourth quarter of last game, Pilots had a couple of close misses. Could have swung the game the other way as Lewis vacates the paint. Now sets up the screen. Pauian on the kick. Yes! Kings are now up by 7. Good hands by Lewis, but Washburn keeps going, swatted out of bounds. 7 seconds, 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Good defensive play by Wendell Lewis there, sticking with it. Yeah, no, look, just a little bit too much help from the weak side. Out of ground misses, and Austin Day will come away with the board. Or a team rebound as Joe maneuvering, flipping it up. Lewis on the other side, got it. Now the Kings are really playing with the momentum. Early hold, and now the Kings' third team foul. That'll quickly quiet the crowd down, but they're now up by 9. Joe keeping his dribble alive and a good pass. Let's see if the Pilots have an answer. No movement from their bench. Ethan from about 21 feet left it short. Long rebound eventually is going to be Pilots basketball. Kings bench all on their feet now, wanting to review it, and the referees don't need the IRS. It's going to be a change out of bounds call. On the Pilot side, they're going to bring Zoe Xiang in for Ethan. His scoring has been pretty woeful on this game. Oh, he has an active double-digit scoring streak going. 2 seconds come off the clock. A little front court pressure by the Pilots. Day up ahead, Euro step, and this is another one. And Coach Camino still hanging on to those timeouts despite his team absolutely getting pummeled here in the third. Weston up big, trying to find an outlet. Washburn not hit on the pass. Out to Brown, ball getting away, it's Kyle. Nobody back, and another layup. All the Pilots looking for a timeout, but Coach Camino's just going for a sub. The most puzzling coaching decision we have right here. Pretty much giving up the third quarter halfway through. We're even past TV timeout territory and still insisting. Justin Washburn trying to get on the stage. His three off to the right. Settling down there. All out of bounds for the Pilots, and now the TV timeout will come, but it's the Kings who find themselves up by 13 points with a 2-1 series lead. These are very curious times for the Pilots coaching staff. We'll have to think about it after this break. Kings on a run here in the third.
Let's go！
我们的上方啦啦队又在送小礼物，好不好？都可以看一下。上方有在发送小海报哦。OK， Big Mike OK。
Welcome back to the action. So far in the third quarter, it's a 18-6 New Taipei Kings run, and they're doing most of their work at the basket. Austin Day, a couple of layups, both Euros, a couple of jumpers. He's leading them with 9 points. Wendell Lewis joined in the fray. And Lee Pauian with a 2 and a 3. But so far, both teams playing their own game, and it's easily the Kings ahead. Taoyuan coming in the last minute for Ethan with a couple of missed jumpers. Maybe his confidence is out. Bad pass. Will just barely stay with the Kings. Meeks gave chase, but they say off of a King. You see Washburn getting some rest on the bench. Taoyuan going to the crossovers, keeping up. Get to Jackie, down to Meeks. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. The jumper blocked by Lewis. Pretty lethargic offensive go-around by the Pilots. Young Jimmy forced left. A whistle comes, and traveling is called. There's now a couple of turnovers for the Kings on the quarter. Really the only thing saving these Pilots. Looking for Alec Brown as he drives, going to the other side, a nice running layup, getting around Wendell Lewis. Now the Pilots back off that full court pressure. Near the Pilot section, and encourage their team to slip past it. Wendell Lewis over the top. As animated as we've ever seen Wendell Lewis as a member of the Kings. A huge lift for the squad. Meeks double team, avoiding the travel as he passes out of it. Not giving any dribble drives. 1 second left. Justin lost the time. Thanks to bring in Zhang, but again, these Pilots looking absolutely defeated while the Kings are riding high. Look at Lewis serving up that facial. Previously in the playoffs, had trouble finishing, but letting it all out here. He'll come out. Well-deserved bit of rest as Tony Mitchell will take his place. Foul in the front court as the chants begin in the building. Pulls it down. Fast break chance for the Pilots. Down low to Brown, gathering, picking it up for the 2. Lead is 11 as Pang with a push shot, 2 bounces in out and long rebound. He almost had his own board in the 3rd offensive rebound as a couple of Pilots imports in through the middle. No traveling is called. Brown was trying to screen for Meeks, who took the Euro right into him. Another look. I don't know if there's enough contact there to call a foul. Ball screen now through the skip pass, but the Ling Jingbang. Pick ball, reset to 14. Tony Mitchell fighting hard to get that inside positioning off the screen. Well, 1 import lineup for the Kings. Not that really anything has worked for the Pilots here in the 3rd quarter. Washburn in, Brown out. Wandayo's turn to guard Joe. We need to watch out for those ball screens, but now Venti's in the fray. Good screen and they switch. And running down Joe, some space, spinning, putting it up, yes! Off the glass and good. Wandayo stopped. The whistle comes as that's another King stop. Man, what a tough make by Joe. Going with the left hand, and who would have thought? More height on it made it a better bank shot. After a 13-point lead as Ling Jingbang hit on the sideline. No, out of bounds. I feel like the Pilots should have committed more fouls. Nothing. They only have 1 team foul, 2:39 left. There you see Ling Jingbang. I think he stepped on the line before the contact. Double handoff for Sean as he's going at Ling Jingbang. Crossing over, now into a post-up. Out to Wandayo, flying away from 3, and maybe that's why. He had some openings in the first half. Picked away, ball getting back, and it will be a shot clock violation. Good hands by Meeks, I think. Quick changes for the Kings, and it feels like the whole team is on the same string of giving great effort on the defensive end. Justin out to Washburn from high up. Trying to give it to Sean. JJ guarding him. Dribble move by Taoyuan has been solid. Now picked up the dribble, heaving up a desperate attempt. Washburn in the vicinity, diving for it. Try to get a pass off to Meeks, and JJ. And no, a foul is called. From behind, it sounds like not exactly in good position. Meeks finally helps Washburn up. With a hit there. 90 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Washburn tried to deliver a pass off, and I wonder if it caught his own shoes there. So, talk about big quarters, the Kings plus 12. switch, backdoor to JJ, and he's called for the travel. Took his steps before the dribble. Again, the Pilots pretty much just catching breaks off of King's mistakes. Washburn going at Lewis, spinning, putting up a prayer. Don't imagine that's good design offense. And the Lewis, 2 feet in the paint, flipping around and sneaking through for the lay-in. Taking on the recently announced import of the year, Jason Washburn, making it look easy. Justin, driving kick, Taoyuan, he's got a left on the left side, still no good. In the third quarter, the Pilots are 0 for 4 from the outside. Actually trying to pressure Venti, double team show as Mitchell couldn't get a good grip on it. They did have a foul to give. The worst thing in the world. Forcing the Pilots to take it full court for a 11.7 offensive possession. Jingbang will come in for defense for Venti. He's going to guard Taoyuan. Good matchup choice by the Kings. A little bit of full court pressure by the Kings as Justin getting Washburn on the screen. The Pilots not spaced out very well. 3 on the left side as a last second 3 rolls through. Now, could that be the momentum the Pilots need to make a big turnaround of their own here on the road? The new Taipei Kings 73, Pauian Pilots 61, heading into the 4th and final frame of this one. All smiles on one side, all gloomy looks on the other. We'll be back after this.
扮一下，看一下上方的大荧幕，有没有捕捉到你呢 ？Hello， 第三胜了 ，Let's go King！ 欢迎两位来到我们的现场，跟我们的大荧幕挥挥手好吗 ？Welcome to the 新庄 Castle。 欢迎来到我们的新庄城堡 ，Hello， 跟我们一起 overcome 迎接所有的挑战。Hello， 我们路人来到我们的现场了 ，Hello， 欢迎来到新庄城堡。Hello， 喝饮料的美女，我们看一下大荧幕好吗？没错，跟我们的大荧幕挥挥手，欢迎来到我们的新庄城堡。没想到吧？哈哈。Joseph Lim MVP，Let's go！ 我们苏伟跟苏豪的粉丝。Yes sir， 比出我们强壮的姿势，捍卫我们的王城。Let's go Kings！ 欢迎来到我们的新庄城堡，你好。我们的比赛呢，准备要开始了。麻烦呢，我们的所有的球迷朋友们，请入座。哇，我们在大荧幕，我们赫伯的兄弟也来到现场了。今天真的是。
Plus 的球迷 ，Oh my basketball， 是我本人在 Ivy Bar 学英文吧，教你篮球的英文术语。欢迎大家点资讯栏的连接，一起学习。 Time to look at the highlights up to this point in the game. Austin Day getting the package. He's showing off a great offensive package himself. Jumpers from 3 and the mid-range. And most impressively, in the third quarter, a couple of these Euro layups. And overall, the Kings, from top to bottom, whoever's out there showing great effort on defense and trusting each other on the offensive end. Meanwhile, the Pilots resorted to so many ISOs. As Justin's a tough take. He stopped and he'll have to get back. Numbers for the Kings skip past to Cayenne. Blocked by Meeks. Kind of ambushed him. The other way, Justin going right through the middle and tapped in by Washburn. Out to Lewis on the wing. Letting the handoff, now a screen. Pass comes, Meeks got a hand on it as it falls out of bounds for the Pilots. At least 51 seconds in, it's been all Pilots. 2-0 on the scoreboard as Joe will head to the scorer's table. Jackie trying to go at Venti, and a whistle will come as he engaged the spin move. Austin Day has joined Joe at the scorer's table. All it on Wendell Lewis kind of crashing in there. Only a second personal. We are using 4 as a gauge for foul trouble. No team is in any foul trouble, and on the Pilot side, Jackie has 4 personal. Step up to these free throws, but not super happy with the basketball. His first trip to the line. That's a brick. If you look at Jackie on the series, 4 for 6 from the line. Generally has an okay shooting form, but his transfer of power from his lower half to his upper half is always a struggle. Sweat on the floor as Lewis will also run to the bench to get a little bit of towel off his arm. Finally happy with the cleanliness of the hardwood. The second free throw coming up. Getting it from Day with Jackie on him. Screen by Lewis. Joe tied up, now stopped. 5 seconds left as Day, a backpedal on Meeks from deep. For as strong as the Kings have played, he finds himself up by 9, especially accounting for that last three-pointer of the quarter by Justin. Now on the handoff, kind of a triple team over to Sean. Out to Meeks. Putting on the deck. This fadeaway is off. Now let's match up in man defense. And this to go in the ball game. Joe looking for the pass. No look pass as Lewis getting around Jackie. Not much help shown by his teammates as now Coach Camino calls the timeout. Something defensively that they needed to adjust, especially in the Meeks-Jackie pick and roll. So time for a break here in the fourth with the Kings ahead by 11.
尖叫声给我们新北国王大队 New Taipei Queens， 继续保持这个气势，王者回归 ，Kings back。
有实力将无论粉碎。昂首阔步走向王位。
Got city 没有家门。
有实力将无论粉碎。昂首阔步走向王位。
Got city 没有家门。
播放好听音乐是我们 DJ 上，演唱的则是我们的 MC 潘迪，谢谢。
Without a timeout, the New Taipei Kings make a adjustment that forces Coach Caminos to call a timeout. One of the biggest problems is no matter if it's Jason Washburn or Kennedy Meeks, not exactly doing a great job containing that pick and roll. And on the switches, the Pilots are not doing a great job helping out inside. Justin through the middle, dump off to Washburn. Goes the running hook, and that's just off the front iron. And it's Jason Washburn, 3 of 11 as the deep 3 is missed. Looking down the other way, Jackie will fire away. A low line drive that didn't have much of a chance. Day somehow left wide open, and mercifully for the Pilots, that one's in and out. This defensive assignment could turn into the point for the boys in blue. Meeks with power and blows it from close. I think it's safe to say after this point, had a regrettable playoff run. Could have been an easy score as another player goes down and Wendell Lewis gets another dunk. Coach Camino's all about the illegal screen, but no love from the referees. They've been outplayed in the second half as Justin on the easy handoff. That's a deep 2. You're on the Pilot side, the deficit is only 11 points as Joe just gets it over the timeline. Okay, the step back on the way. It's traveling. He kind of got tangled up. Gonna get his base established. Good pass there by Joe. Been going on with the Lewis Jackie contact there, but called by the referee as Ethan with Alec Brown in. Washington trying to screen. Clutching a desperate shot attempt. Reset of the shot clock as it's Sean's turn. Downloader Washington hanging it high and laying it in softly. Washburn up to double-digit scoring now with 11. That's an illegal screen by Tony Mitchell. Ethan taking a hard fall. Another look. Indeed, Mitchell was not established. Second team foul on the quarter, as indicated by the white bars on your scorebook. The trend continues. You don't feel like the Pilots are getting stops as much as the Kings are making mistakes or missing their open shot. Off big to big as Brown looked like took some contact. It's hurting. Justin with an open 3 look. No good. Okay, from the outside, Butter. Justin still working. Ethan in the dunker spot. No opening for him as Sean airballs it. Ball out of bounds. Pilots are still within striking distance, but the Kings, with this pretty easy offense, confident Austin Day. They just put up new nets with this side, this basket. And I think the feng shui is going to the Kings' way. Off the screen. Now the flip to the basket, and it almost went in. I realize everyone was trying to imitate Tim Pauian. Washburn with several Kings defenders in the vicinity. A whistle comes, and he downs the desperate jumper there with the whistle coming. So that's the 5th on Tony Mitchell. He initially got ball, but just held on. Touched up Jason Washburn's elbow as well. The and one. Nothing but net by Washburn. Down low to the window, Lewis did not get a clean catch, and it's a turnover. Hand off Washburn and Sean. Very patient with it. Now to the flip as Washburn gathers, block at the rim. Austin Day coming back for the defense as no whistle out of bounds. Out of bounds flip by Austin Day, trying to hit Cayenne in the corner. Really need to go no look there. He got Justin in the air and just fired up a pass when he probably could have took another dribble or two. See what Alec Brown was doing. Early whistle, and that will be the Kings' 4th. Or if there needs to be a comeback effort by the Pilots, maybe they should think to be more aggressive. That's Austin Day's 4th personal. You see, there is a wrap by Day with the right arm. Justin maneuvering the space. His jumper is missed as Alec Brown. Quick touch put back. Now it's the Kings who want to talk it over. Their fundamentals and ball security kind of dropping. They only lead by 7. We don't feel like the Pilots are getting exactly what they want offensively and defensively. Let's listen in.
One, two, three, go!
Funny enough, looking on the game, despite being without Jeremy Lin and Kenny Manigault, I feel like the Kings have a deeper rotation of players who are eager to get out there and contribute to the team. Meanwhile, the Pilots kind of looking up and down their lineup, and I only see scared players, to be frank. Johnson, with his college head coach on the Mandarin commentary, still over on the series from his three-point shot. They've not been able to get a lot out of number 2, Chen. Guan Dayo's come in for a backup point guard position, but 0 for 4 in this game as Li Kaiyan beats the timeline down through the middle, flipping it up as Wendell Lewis with a putback dunk now. But what could have been a 8-second violation turns into 2 more points for the Kings. Down on the down screen now, Justin's turn. His fadeaway, no good with a bounce as a long rebound to Lewis. Full court pressure and a foul from behind. Coach Marchand needs to calm down. The foul was called for his team. Look at Li Kaiyan offering up what he thought was a foul layup. He buyouts his 4th personal. First team foul for the Pilots, so they can still be aggressive. Washburn doing a good job staying in front of Joe as kick pass and a Wendell Lewis 3-second call. Definitely good for 1 a game. Or if you're lucky. Chance for Jackie to come in and run point for Ethan. Washburn, he's got an angle going right over his head. A very tough running layup there. Washburn's taking over the lead for Pilot scores with 16. Switch, not bothered by it. Now another switch. Jay at the elbow against Justin. Easy Jay. The only way the Pilots really defend that is to not allow the switch. Jackie through to a corner. Then off for the shot off as Washburn crashed into, and a foul. Then his free throw's coming up. King trying to contend that Sean got away with a travel in the corner. He sure didn't look very ready to make a play. This is 3rd personal. Jump back into the play. Austin Day looked like he got hands on the basketball, but Lewis, excuse me, came back in with a body bump. First free throw, trained by Washburn. Coming on stronger here in the later part of the game. 9 points, 10 points in the 4th. Everything counts with 3 minutes to go. Allen's in and out. They're on the double ball screen. Again, they Pilot switch. Down low to Lewis, but the help defender comes in and a foul. It would be Wendell Lewis there going for the loose ball. That's the case. He has 4 personal. There you see Jackie come down smartly, and yeah, the referee actually made a good call. Wendell Lewis kind of brushed into Jackie. It caused him to fall. Fans don't like it. But Tony Mitchell is not exactly been nearly as good as his import teammates, so no changes. Back to move around the Washburn screen, a back flip. And blocked by 2, no. Let's hear it. It's Jason Washburn on the floor in pain. A tough hit there. Something tied up with the lower extremities. Obviously the clean up top was, the block up top was clean. You see crashed into by both sides. You can't let that go without a whistle. That's Austin Day's 5th personal. Ball game yet. Austin trying to keep up the Pilot scoring at the line. Now has 18 points. Looking over at the King side of things, Austin Day will turn to a Wendell Lewis, easily a playoff high 23 for himself. Clean up the hardwood. Lots of bodies going down on that side. Squad, the Pilots 16 for 21, and Kings stuck at 7 for 11. And that's 2 for 2. A 3-possession ball game. Looking for that screen going right. He's got it. On the mismatch. Actually trying to play Jay physically. Brown's help on the way. Now Joe putting on the deck. Getting off a pass. Getting off in time. Yes! A buzzer beater by Austin Day. Still not ball game yet, but don't tell the fans in the stands. Actually in the corner. Nobody cutting to the basket despite all that real estate. Struggling, he's stumbling, and somehow gets it to go. Back to a 7-point game, but now under 2 minutes. Like I said, Yankees name in a while as 2 defenders vacate his threes. No. Glimmer of hope for the Pilots. Kings have been good defensively. Screen by Washburn. Jackie hesitates, now goes, and foul comes. Did hit him on the arm. Pauian, his first. Alongside his 3rd personal, it's number 9 for the Pilots with no fouls. You see critically winding down a little clock and getting the basket. And on the other side, Jackie, there's the 2nd drive with a foul. He got 15 points on his night. And the first one good. Kind of like we've seen all series, the team that gets to 90 points offensively with a good lead. Two. 4th straight free throws made by the Pilots. Kings willing to run the clock down, but now Brown pressuring Day. We have a foul, and it sounds like a warning. There's contact there, and it was called. See if there's any extra stuff. There's the sideline out of bounds. The aggressive defense I was mentioning that the Pilots can play, but with the shot clock resetting to 14, making moves to cause a steal or a turnover. More clock down. Screen for Kyle. He's going to go. On the baseline, nice pass to Joe, over to Day. 1 second left, got it off in time. Yes! Well, Coach Caminos has saved their timeout, and he's taken one. But 50 seconds left. It's a 90-82 lead for the Kings. Austin Day emerging as the hero in this one. Another buzzer beater to his name. Perfect internal clock going in Austin Day's mind or his heart. Even on 2 pump fakes, no problem. The shot really going right now for Mr. Day. Last year, departed with the Kings midway through the season, and unfortunately, administratively, they couldn't get the paperwork through for their 3rd import. But this year, back with a vengeance. Irvine native boosting the already strong California contingent of the Kings. As they secure the victory, a 3-1 series lead with 3 chances to close it out. Pilots out of the timeout first. Kings giving their guys an extra bit of rest. Count, the Pilots have 1 full timeout left. The Kings have 2. Under 2 minutes, we can also call the player timeout. Inbound to Justin. Tough shot on the way. That almost goes down. And Austin Day with the board. That's pretty much game over as he puts his head down and a foul comes to help him out. Reset to 24 in the backcourt. Got Yang Jiming in, along with Joe, Kyle, Wendell Lewis, and Austin Day. I wouldn't even mind taking a shot clock violation here. Matthew pressuring Joe. The ball screen comes. Hesitating, now going to the right, finding an angle. It's clinky yet as it will be out of bounds off of the Kings. The Pilots called their last full timeout, so I guess saving it in the 3rd quarter is put them in this spot, down by 3 possessions with 22 seconds left. If all they're doing is taking these timeouts to drop a catch and shoot out of the timeout, the only thing is you're giving your guys rest when they also look out of breath in the 3rd quarter.
Screen like this. Son, when we do this, look on Jason. Okay, look on Jason. Intendo Jason. Yankee. 开赛的时候，想要求大家全场一起站起来。你还没转弯，我看看进去了，我进去了。虽然我重新经历过了，但是
Up to this point in the playoffs, the highest scoring performance is Jeremy Lin in Game 6 of the previous round. And to find any other King was Kenny Manigault in Game 1 against the Dreamers in the loss, 23 points. Austin Day's high in the Plus League playoffs is 22 points. That was also here at home. Pilots will inbound it from the front court, so a tiny bit of saving. Deep pass overhead. Wendell Lewis will gather up ahead to Austin Day, trying to play keep away. Over to Joe as the countdown will begin. Like I said, 90 points, kind of the magic number. The Kings get to it. The Pilots held at 82 for back-to-back games. And a 3 victories to 1 lead in the series. The Kings did not get to 3 wins in last year's finals against the Braves. We'll see about the post-game interview. As now we enter the 1-1-1 portion of the series in terms of home games. Still unknown, some injury situations, but the most important thing, win the game at hand, and the Kings were able to do that. A little bit more of a struggle in Game 3, but here in Game 4, they really came out with the right energy. Most importantly, starting in the third quarter. There C is the line score. 24-13, plus 11. Again, a big score difference in any individual quarter is really making it. It's Austin Day on the headset.
Austin, 2 buzzer beater near the end of fourth quarter. How does it feel like to take the series 3-1 lead?
Thank you for all the Kings fans that came out tonight. I appreciate it. Thank you.
再给 Austin 最大的掌声。
From the top to the bottom. From the top to the bottom.
Can you hear me, Austin?
Thank you. We appreciate the support, but I don't want to come back here. One more game.
Can you hear me, Austin? Austin, can you hear me?
Austin Day needs to know it's the voice of God.
I'm here. At the broadcasting site.
Oh, okay.
Okay, can you hear me?
Now we're ready to go.
Can you hear my question?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, first question. 2 buzzer beater near the end of fourth quarter. How does it feel like to take the series 3-1 lead?
I mean, it feels great. 3-1 is a great position to be in, but the series isn't over. Series is not over, so we have to continue one more game.
One more game. How did the players tell each other after at the absence of Jeremy and Kenny before the game?
I mean, we're a good team regardless. We know that. So with people being down, other people have to step up and do their job, and that's what we did tonight. Everyone came in tonight and did their job collectively. So.
That's cool. How about the defensive end? The collective effort has the King put into the game.
It was great. I think the fans help with the defensive effort. The fans help. It's energy, it's effort. The fans help with our defensive effort for sure.
Thank you very much, Austin.
Thank you to all the Kings fans. Appreciate you. Thank you.
全场给 Austin Day 一个最大的掌声。
Austin Day with the post-game interview. Different setup, no headset, but the PA, where Mark conducted the interview. The squad trying to go for their first title in the Plus League, have made the playoffs in all 3 years of their existence. Denied in the first round by the Lioneers in Season 2, then last year won Game 1 and Game 4 against the Braves. They lost 2 straight at the end of that run for them. Importantly, 2 straight victories have put them up on the precipice of the championship they've been going after. So all kinds of celebrations going around, marriages and birthdays, but I'm sure everyone's collectively happy about a dub for the new Taipei Kings.
厉害的表演嘉宾，也就是我们的蛋堡蓝嘴唇。 好，我们呢现场的球迷朋友们，我们可以先回到自己的位置入座。等一下呢，很快，我们的表演嘉宾就会表演了，所以大家请先回到位置上入座。等一下，我们可以在一起跟我们的表演嘉宾一起共襄盛举，一起庆祝我们今天的胜利。
It's a final here where the Kings once again defend home court. A couple nights ago, it was a 83-82 victory, and tonight 90-82 over the Pilots. The young Pilots ran into a real roadblock there in the second half that they really couldn't overcome. There you see the combined team stats. Kings obviously more accuracy from three-point land, with Austin Day really providing the firepower. 5 for 10 shooting away, and why shouldn't he? Was absolutely deadly from outside. And talk about the inside game, Wendell Lewis helping them out with 11 rebounds. A lot of them out on the offensive end. He really just showed a really renewed energy, just working really hard for inside positioning after very solid screening, which I think crucially Joseph Lin really figured out. He had 11 assists on the game, but every time he was forced to go left, they would reset the screen and he would be able to go right and create a bigger threat. And whenever they needed a bucket, Austin Day was there for them. And like Mr. Day said in the postgame, the entire squad really showed up and had a very good defensive effort. And no matter what the Pilots did to stay in the fray, whether at the free throw line or Jason Washburn getting going in late, it was still not enough. There's the updated playoff bracket where the Kings now with a 3-1 lead. And in the Plus League history, only one series has gone long, and that was when the Kings and Braves started 2-2 after the first 4 games. Otherwise, the Braves clean sweep in the second 3 games of the Dreamers series, and then 4 straight victories against the Lioneers. So as a reminder, Thursday night at 7 p.m. in Taoyuan Arena, it took 30 some odd tries in the NBA to turn around a 1-3 series deficit. Well, the Pilots hope they can make some early history in the 4th year of the Plus League. So on behalf of Mark Tionghui and Chen Ziwei, I've been Ryan Chen, and on behalf of our 6 teams and our league offices and our league partners, thank you for watching, and we hope you tune into the next one. See ya.